So the first interview question that we are going to discuss about is the difference between the delete, truncate and the drop command in SQL. With this question, interviewer is trying to know your understanding of the basic commands in SQL. So let's get started with the delete command. When do we use the delete query? Suppose you have got a table which has got, let's say, transaction data, and let's say there are 50,000 records into that table, and you want to delete only the specific records which are older than 5 years. In this particular scenario, you can use the delete query and delete the records which are older than 5 years. Now, when you run this particular command, it will have the performance impact because transaction logs will get generated, and also there will not be any impact on the auto incrementation. So what is this auto incrementation? I will tell you. Suppose there are four rows: row 1, row 2, row 3 and row 4. Now what happens with the delete command? You have deleted the second row. Okay, the index number earlier were like 1 2 3 4, but after you execute this delete query, what will happen? The second row would be deleted, so the sequencing would be like 1 3 4. You get it? It will not be reset. It will be like 1 3 4. If 4 is the last row, then the next record if we insert, that will be 5. That will not be 2. That's how it works. Okay. Now let us talk about the truncate command. What really happens in the truncate command? Suppose you have got the same table which has got the 50,000 records, but for some reasons you want to delete all the records, but you want to keep the table. You do not want to make any changes to the table structures. Using the truncate command, you will delete all the existing records, table remains there, and then based on your requirement, you can insert the new records. So this is the situation wherein you use the truncate command. Now, what is the implication as compared to the delete command? This is more faster and more efficient because in case of delete query, transaction logs get generated for every single row. Because unlike delete command, it will not delete the records one by one for each row. You get it, right? Speaking of auto incrementation, yes, there is an impact on the auto incrementation. That means after deleting all the records, if you insert the new records, the data will get deleted, but the new records will be in the same pattern. Now let us talk about the drop command. When do we use the drop command? Let's just say that you do not want the records in the table, and also you do not want the table structure also. Okay, you don't want anything. Then you use the drop command to entirely remove the table. And when do we use this particular command? Let's just say that you created a temporary table and now that temporary table is no more required. In that case, you can use the drop command. Or let's just say that you are doing some restructuring in the database schema. In that scenario also, you can use the drop command. Now in this case, there is no question of auto incrementation because we are not only deleting the records, but we are also deleting the columns. So rows, columns, everything we are deleting. So there is no question of auto incrementation. So I hope this will give you the basic understanding of the difference between these three commands. Thank you so much.